I don't know if you guys have seen this strange flat Earth moon map floating around online, but apparently it has quite the history. According to Sam here, this is an interesting map hanging in the UN. Another post that shared it says, not sure who keeps this going viral, it's a 15th century map called Terra de Vista. According to this Reddit post, it's a German Nazi flat Earth map. According to this random Russian website, it's a map of the real world obtained from the secret archives of the UN. And according to Mark here, this is a German Nazi map of geocentric Earth, flat Earth, that was made during the peak of the Third Reich in World War II. So it's hanging on UN walls, it's locked away in secret UN archives, it's a 15th century map, it's a German Nazi map, and it was created during the Third Reich of World War II. One picture with 5 different origin stories. Obviously, all of these stories can't be true. More importantly, none of them are. This is TikTok flat earther Lambo. He seems to fall for just anything he's shown. I wish I had the recording, but he's one of this is a pre-World War II Nazi Germany map, and Germany had bases all over the realm that is this map. Let's get into it. So here's one of the earliest posts I can find. Interesting map hanging up in the UN. It's not a picture of a map hanging on a wall, there's no room visible, there's no frame, display case, museum label, or any UN logos. As you can see, it's just a zoomed in digital image accompanied by unsupported claims that it's hanging in the UN. And because the claim fit what certain people already wanted to believe, thousands of people liked this and commented and shared it. No photographs of it actually in a building, no catalog entries, no archive numbers, no building name, no room, not even the name of the person who photographed it. That was August 21st, 2022. Literally the very next day is when we got that it is a 15th century map. Then, in October, 2 months later, this map hanging on the wall in the UN has reached Russia and has become a UN secret archive map. Then I came across this post, the German level Earth map, based on the Vibes of Cosmos maps on YouTube. It even provided a link, so let's check it out. So the video is posted by Vibes of Cosmos YouTube channel. The creator begins with an image of the moon and gradually traces and labels it and modifies it. So here's the original 3-minute video, but I've compressed it down to make the watch a little more easy. You can see lines being added, areas being outlined, and the image being changed into something resembling continents and oceans. This comes from a conspiracy theory claiming that the moon is made of plasma and somehow displays a reflection of the lands of Earth, including enormous hidden continents beyond Antarctica. There's no scientific evidence that the moon is a plasma reflection of Earth, and that's the concept behind this artwork. So then Vibes of Cosmos later developed this into the World Political Map, and uploaded it to this site Bandcamp with a couple of soundtracks. What's interesting is we travel the world, these aren't the places of the continents, and we know that. A person operating a German language Telegram channel found the Vibes of Cosmos design and decided to create a much more detailed hand-drawn version. And they documented their progress while making it. Because this is 4 years old, I can't access this file, it just doesn't exist anymore, but on July 7th of 2022, they posted, almost finished, although Antarctica is still missing. Then it was on August 17th where they posted the completed map. So this wasn't the 15th century, it wasn't Nazi Germany, it wasn't the peak of the Third Reich, it was August 17th of 2022. And 4 days later, someone found it, posted it, saying it was hanging on the UN wall, and people ate it up. So, Vibe of Cosmos posted this thing on June 1st. Then this creator, Jesus Christ something or other, started working on it, worked on it through July, finished posting it August 17th, and August 21st, it was already a conspiracy. Then on September 4th, they posted in multiple languages, here is the map in high quality, all errors have been corrected. And you can download this drawing. So this artist added like some Bible verses, this is John, I think, over here is Enoch. It's all in German. There's a diagram of the planets over here. We've got solar eclipses and how they assume they work. We've got lunar eclipses and how they assume they work. This is probably actually the most in-depth lunar eclipse setup I've seen for a flat Earth claim. Then stuff about the dome somehow matches the eyeball. Because it's hand-drawn and these random things in German that truth seekers don't even try to translate, it gives the appearance of some old esoteric document, especially once the image has been compressed and blurred and all of that fun stuff. So what's interesting is there is this kind of recognizable mushroom symbol up here in the top right. And if we go to the post, we can see that right there. So there is this person's little logo. So the logo by itself wouldn't establish much. But when you combine it with all the work of them showing that they worked on this thing with progress updates, the completed release of it in high resolution, the origin becomes extremely clear. We can trace the image back step by step. Vibes of Cosmos made a video about it, posted it as a rough world political map. This user saw it and decided to make it into a high definition map. Then conspiracy theorists ran with it, and other conspiracy theorists fell for it. And that's where people like Lambo come into the story. Like I said, he is one of the people that saw this map, saw a post just like this, and said, this is a World War II Nazi map. No research, just blind faith and indoctrination into the cult-like beliefs that are Flat Earth. It's another perfect example of what passes for research, with giant air quotes, in conspiracy communities. Someone posts an image with an exciting caption. The caption supports what people blindly fall for and believe. Nobody asks where the image comes from, nobody checks the upload date, nobody searches for the artist, nobody looks for museum records, archive numbers, or original photographs. They just repost it. Then the next person adds another detail. It was at the UN. It was a secret UN map. It was from the 15th century. It was Nazis. The story becomes more extraordinary while the evidence remains exactly the same. A picture somebody found online. These people consistently call themselves truth seekers, but seeking the truth is an action, not a title. It means following the evidence even when the evidence destroys the story you want to believe. And in this case, the evidence leads directly back to a modern telegram artist documenting and creating the map in July and August of 2022. The map wasn't discovered in some archive. The only thing uncovered here is how easily conspiracy theories are manufactured.